Howdy folks, welcome back to Silverrun Forest. Some boats out there on the bay. As you can see here, we're in September, mid-September, and a lot of time has passed. And I've basically just been running back and forth, taking goods everywhere. And the roller coasters are ready. Just had a couple more stages to go through with a lot of like buckets and chairs, tables, that kind of stuff. So we're going to start out the video by riding the roller coaster. And I've not done this. I thought I'd wait and do it on the video the first time. And I haven't watched anybody else's videos of riding the roller coaster. So I don't know what this does. I assume we just ride the roller coaster around. I'm not 100% sure. You think it's safe in your pocket, but the ride always wins. So all phones away. Ride roller coaster. Okay. Sure this is safe, right? Oh boy. I love roller coasters in real life. Sounds are nice. Sounds like a roller coaster. Oh, what's this say up here? Wait, let's discuss this. Nice. Got a nice view of the landscape. Alright, here we go. Woohoo! Oh, nice. That's fast. I used to move in this fast in Farm Sim. Through the barn. Whoa! A little bit of lag. Cool. This is pretty nice. It's a little herky-jerky. Farm Sim isn't designed to move this fast. It's not my computer. I've got an i9, 64 gigs of RAM, 2080 Ti, NVMe SSD. Doesn't get much better than that. Okay, well that was cool. Now, I thought I'd heard if you rode this enough times, like it increases your strength or something. I don't know how you would even check that, but yeah, that's kind of cool. I might have to come back and do that some more. So that part is done. And, not sure on the boatyard. We need to check on the boatyard. But for the rest of the video, we are going to go do some, you guessed it, logging! I've had some comments about using some of the new, Platinum DLC stuff, specifically the John Deere. So we are going to go up, log some fresh land. Whoa. Look both ways, kids. And we're going to use, I've got the feller buncher and the skidder. So I'm working on getting those up to the, I think it's farmland 3. Up in kind of the middle left part of the map. And I ran into a little bit of trouble, you'll see down here. Thought, well, we should buy some more of the stuff. So I got the Globetrotter and the Lowboy trailer that comes with the Platinum DLC. And I stretched the trailer out, and I loaded up the skidder and the feller buncher, and life was good until we got to about here. And then they were all strapped down and everything, but they just started sliding off the trailer because, you know, Farm Sim. So I left the skidder here, and I went ahead and took the feller buncher up. It's already up there. We are over in, you can see it's sitting here, kind of the middle, just to the left of the middle of the map. Turn that on. We've got Farmland 3 here. So it's some really nice, steep territory. We might even do some bulldozing. I'm not sure. We're going to get up there and kind of get it planned out. First order of business, though, is we got to get the equipment up there. So we'll get that warming up. This trailer's kind of cool. It'll widen out. It's got ramps. And then it'll also extend. So that's kind of nifty. And, you know, we already had the Mack truck, but since we're kind of winding this series down, I thought we should use as much of the DLC stuff as we could. So I think it's X to put the ramps down. Yeah, they just kind of magically appear. And then there's a button. Now we slide the mouse. There we go, to make that wider. Then I think we can slide this, make the ramps wider. Perfect. I discovered you have to move the ramps back in before you can put the body width back in. A little bit confusing. Makes sense though. Lined up good there. This thing is a beast. So lower that down. That kind of lower just to keep the center of gravity a little bit lower. And we'll hope this stays on. We'll see how it goes. So hop back in here. And I can put away the ramps. Fasten that all down. Excellent. I'm gonna get our flashy lights on. Now I'm gonna have Mr. Auto Drive take the truck on up to Farmland 3, and then we'll follow in the big rig. So I want you to go to Farmland 3. You wouldn't mind? Try not to hit too many AI on your way up there. Might have forgot to turn his speed down. Well, we'll see what happens. It's always an exciting adventure when you have AI helping you in Farm Sim. We'll just have to see what happens. This Globetrotter sounds good. I like the sound of it. Let's go and get our beacons on. And our hazards. And you can see the AI didn't get very far. So, let's just turn traffic off. That'll probably be the easiest thing to do. Then we won't have to deal with it. I think I forgot to turn his speed back down, though. I didn't have him set for 30. So I believe to get to field 3, we just go up here and take a left. Yeah, then after we cross the second bridge, it's up in there. We'll find it. So we need to get this stuff up there. I need to get the wood harvester up there. Today's video is going to be pretty much all about just moving equipment around. Might get some logging done. We'll see how it goes. So I should technically be in this lane. Even though there's not any other traffic. Globetrotter? Don't let me down now. Need a thumbnail. Is that a good thumbnail? Maybe. Yeah, it's doing alright. I had my doubts there for a second. Now you can see on the side it says Volvo 500. I did get the upgraded engine when I bought it. It's got several horsepower options. So it should have enough power, I would think. Kind of does a little bit of weird shifting. Alright, let's see if we can get some speed up. Truck has left me far in the dust. That's okay. I had auto drive bring the feller buncher up here to Globetrotter. It ended up on its side on a cliff, but it got most of the way there. So far this thing is staying put. For some reason it didn't like having them both on there. Even though they weren't touching. But the trailer was extended out, so maybe it was just a little too much for the physics to handle. If I remember right, this is a absolutely brutal curve right here. See if we can make it up the hill. Looks like the truck may have taken that way. That might have been the smart move. Yeah, he's already there. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. This might be the steepest hill on the map. It is pretty brutal. Down to walking speed. Are we going to make it? I'm starting to have my doubts now. I do have the REA wheels mod on. I might... Maybe should have turned that off. Keep going back and forth. I like a lot of what it does, but it does bug out sometimes. We're doing all right. It's just going to be slow. Come on, truck. You want to push shift because that gives you more top end speed and ARMA. After playing so much Farm Sim, if you follow the channel, I was playing that Truck World Driving School. And I kept hitting space to reverse. And in that space is parking brakes. Because on Farm Sim, it's just automatic to hit spacebar to reverse. I used that as my shuttle control for years. Now here's where AutoDrive got into trouble, coming around this corner right here. I don't think it took it seriously enough. It was laid over on its side right here on this cliff. Yeah, I'm thinking coming in the other way is the smart move. Good job, AI. Truck took the smart way in. So what I need to figure out is, you know, how are we going to stage the logs here? And do we need to do some dirt work? The answer to that is a qualified maybe. Well, actually, I don't know how the AI got here. It did get here, though. Got to give it that. So we'll unload here where it's somewhat slightly flat. We can get the ramps out. There we go. Oh, I didn't, let's hit the magic button to get rid of all the straps. This thing is a beast. Look at the size of these things. They're pretty similar. It's like kind of the same machine, just outfitted for different purposes. And what's fun is you drive with the long hood forward in this one, and the long hood backwards on the other one, even though they're basically the same machine. Alright, got that up. And we didn't even really shift that much on the trailer, so bringing them up one at a time, I guess, is the way to go, even though they will both fit on there when the trailer is extended. Didn't even hardly notice that rock was there. Alright, we'll leave you guys there till we figure out what's going on. So I need to look and see, you know, where exactly... Where does our ownership end? Let's get that back up here. Oh, it goes down to the river. Excellent. So, this is a sheer cliff, so we don't want to do that. So maybe we'd stage down here and have a yarder go up various places. Or, see, it might work better to have it staged over here and have the yarder come down. Bring everything to right here, maybe. That might possibly work. But I need to head back down the mountain and go get the tree harvester. And also get some other stuff headed back up here. So while we have the ramps out, I need to narrow them back up, put them away. And then... No, not that button. Oh, that's it. You have to have the ramps out to change the width. That's it. Okay, I knew there was something funky with the control groups. Let's get all the flashers off. So I need to go get the tree harvester, and we've got the yarder, the big Volvo loader. Let me get that up here. So I was thinking I would try using the Volvo loader to load the truck instead of auto load. Like this whole Farmland 3 logging bit, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, this is a windy bit, but I mean, this is pretty much how you have to come in. Well, let's take a look. How did the... Oh, I bet the truck went here and then up. I don't know if that's better. Maybe that would be better. I turned the traffic off so there's nobody coming. Whee! Traffic only goes 30, so it's a little bit of a pain anyway. But come on, I can do 56 in this thing. Mostly not hitting anything at all. So the tree harvester is at the main farm. So we need to turn up here. Head on over to said main farm. Okay, we got my blinker on. I like the turn radius of this Globetrotter. Makes it a good logging truck. Doesn't have the best clearance, but it does have a little bit of get up and go, and a really good turn radius. I kind of wish it was 3-axle instead of 2, or a 2-axle instead of 1. I'm not sure if the front's actually an axle. It's all nice and green. We're going to get some fall colors here soon. And it looks like we sell a boat about every 3 months, 3 or 4 months. As long as we can keep it supplied. Yeah, look at this little thing. We can just whip right around. No problem. Yeah, get the extensions out. That out. Put all the flashies on. And then I'm going to get some of these things headed on up there. How are you going to get to Farmland 3? Hopefully it'll just figure it out. This thing will do like 20-some, 23. So I think we'll just send it up there by its lonesome. Lots of hired help. They're going to go that way, huh? Interesting. Interesting choice. Okay. Let's get the harvester fired up. I had to turn this because I guess the collision is really large. It was blocking the AI traffic from wanting to come through here. I had it rotated straight. In fact, it might still be blocking it, because that thing's so much bigger. Yeah. I don't know what collision box they use or trigger, but the traffic seems to give a really wide berth in this version. Does this fit on the trailer? Sort of, kind of, maybe. Yeah, no problem. Will it stay on the trailer? That's the real question. Straps are on. Yeah, decent horn. Not too shabby. I think we're kind of slow here at first. Use the cruise to keep going slow. Uh-oh. Why is my front end sliding around? You have plenty of tongue weight. I heard some things about the Volvo trucks being set up a little weird. Physics. Whoa! What is happening? Sometimes it just goes wonky. Well, let's see if we can make it. Doesn't want to get out of low gear. He gets scared to get out of low gear. This is still set up for automatic, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Low gear, I guess it is, for whatever reason. Is this because I'm in cruise? No, it just doesn't want to go. I manually shift into fifth. Goes right back. Okay. Well, here we are, driving up the hill. Not sure why we're going so slow. Maybe this thing is that much heavier than the two forestry equipment. I didn't get to any hills, I guess, so I don't know how it pulled. Don't know how it would have pulled both of those. Didn't have any trouble pulling a single one up those really steep hills. See how it behaves when we get out on the highway. It's acting kind of weird. This is a big machine, no doubt about it. Why are you being weird? I had some issues where the tension belts causing physics weirdness. It locks onto the ground or something. I think this thing is about ready to fall off. Whoa, horsey. This is not going well. A little more forward and see if that helps. So let me just put some of these. Maybe the ones up by the arm were causing weirdness? I don't know. I put it in high range, but the automatic kicked it right back into low. Well, here goes nothing. Yeah, we're up in high gear now. I'm not sure this is going to stay on the trailer, though. It seems to be sliding quite a bit. Maybe by... Whoa! Here. Yeah, that worked out great. I was just about to say, maybe by Farm Sim 27, you can have stuff that stays on the trailer. Now, if I get out of the truck, am I going to fall to my death? Exactly. I'm gonna have to tab back to the harvester so I can get out of the truck. There we go. Now I'm stuck inside the excavator instead of stuck there. Okay. Fun. Can't even fly out of here? Really? Well, that's fun. What's the point of having cheats if you can't even cheat? Meanwhile... Hey, there we go. Alright, yeah. So, that was fun. Wonder... Oh, maybe I should just stayed in the tree harvester. I can use this to push us back over. Ta-da! Guess I should have just done that. But it's like falling off of here, so there is that. Adventures in trucking. I'll be your host. Your host? No, your host, Kerbo. It doesn't get much more lined up than that. We were almost there. Okay, ramps back in. Maybe if I don't use the tension belts, does that work better? I just let it sit there through physics. I had it belted on and it was sliding off because, you know, why not? Yeah, still drifting all over the trailer. Let's lock it in again just for fun. Just slowly drifting off the trailer. We'll get it there. We're almost there. Yeah, I think I'm going to go the steep way, because that's definitely the longer way, going that direction. We can make it this way. Come on, truck. I believe in you. I believe in you. Okay, I used to believe in you. Well, we might just end up crawling this the rest of the way. Because... yeah. Because the physics is working out great with this on a trailer. I wasn't even going anywhere and I fell over. Oh boy. Need to get some F's in chat. Ta-da! We'll walk it the rest of the way. Track it, crawl it. What terminology do you use? I've heard all of them. Walk, crawl, track. Do I have flashy lights on here? I do. I've got a little flashy beacon. That's about it. So yeah, that's quite the adventure. I do need to get the Mack truck and the log trailer up here, but we're pretty much ready to cut trees, which is what we'll be doing in the next episode. We'll get the yarder set up, plan out where we're going to start cutting trees, and we'll start hauling logs off of Farmland 3. But in the meantime, I'm going to crawl the rest of the way up there, and I won't make you suffer through that. I'll have to come back and get the truck. So thanks as always for watching. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Yeah, let's trailer everything up there. That's a great idea, Kerbo. Great idea. You're full of good ideas.